Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Holiday Schlock, where it's a review of the movie The Night Before Easter. This one is about a bunch of friends who, for some strange reason, decide to get together for one last little get-together right before one of the friends winds up taking off to London. And of course, all the friends, they have some serious stuff going with them. You got one named Dante who's money obsessed. You got a girl named Brooke who's having alcohol problems. You got a guy named Riley who is opening up his own comic book store. And you have the rest. Well, apparently there's a serial killer on the loose who's wearing an Easter Bunny outfit, and he decides to visit this warehouse full of storage lockers. And all the friends decide they want to play a game of hide and seek. Well, they all go to do that, and of course, naturally, they're being stalked one by one by the Easter Bunny killer. Until it's finally down to Brooke, the alcoholic, who watches her friend Liz get killed off by the Easter Bunny killer. And it turns out that the Easter Bunny killer is actually Riley. See, the story is that there was a guy who was an Easter Bunny killer who went around killing people and somehow was able to escape jail multiple times. And it was believed he was going to head towards that area to kill everybody. But the killer really actually turned out to be Riley, so I guess he was sort of a copycat killer. Anyway, Riley and Brooke get locked into one of the lockers, and you hear a bunch of noise and stuff going on, not knowing what's happening, until eventually the noise stops, and out comes Brooke. She was able to bloody the holy living crap out of Riley. And then, of course, it's the next day. It's Easter Sunday, and you see a little girl walking around picking up Easter eggs. And you kind of see a familiar scene which happened earlier, which explained why Riley became the Easter Bunny killer. Because apparently one went into his sister's house, killed his sister and her boyfriend, handed him a plastic Easter egg. Well, before the movie wraps up, somebody dressed up in the same Easter Bunny outfit hands the little girl a plastic Easter egg, and she looks into the camera and smiles. And that's it. So why did this movie suck? Well, for one, you can definitely tell these were a bunch of first-time actors. The movie's just a little over an hour long, and actually in about 4 or 5 minutes of the movie is pretty much them just talking amongst themselves. It seems like either they were just going off script, or the director said, just talk normal conversations for about 4 or 5 minutes. That got really annoying. About 90-95% of the kills were completely off screen, and there was a moment where one of the characters sort of had a Velma from Scooby-Doo moment where her glasses goes flying off, and she can't quite tell it's the Easter Bunny killer coming towards her until it's too late, and that kill was off screen. All you pretty much see was blood splatter. And again, you could pretty much tell who was going to die next, and some of the people you wanted to get killed couldn't get killed soon enough. So that was pretty doggone bad, too. The movie was put out on a budget of about $4,000, but honestly, it looked like they couldn't have spent that much on the movie. But it was pretty bad. But having the shocking reveal of Riley being the killer left me kind of confused. And then when he explained that, like I said before, his sister and her boyfriend were killed off by a guy in an Easter Bunny suit. The guy in the Easter Bunny suit gave him a plastic egg. That to me made absolutely no flippin' sense. Because I'm like, some guy in an Easter Bunny suit hands a kid a plastic egg, and now he's crazy. I don't know, gang. The whole movie was. Again, it was only a little over an hour to kill, so if you ever check it out, and you'd like to leave me a comment below, please do. And if you have seen it, let me know in the comments below. And please don't confuse this movie with the VeggieTales movie, because this is, or the VeggieTales special, because this is definitely nothing like that. Unless you want to watch a guy in an Easter Bunny suit kill off a bunch of Christian vegetables, that's your thing. But, oh, well, let's face it, I wouldn't mind seeing that myself. But there you guys have it, a review of The Night Before Easter. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie about a guy who dresses up like a holiday make-believe character, goes around killing people, and you felt like no matter what holiday you watched it at, it really blew serious rotten eggs, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. Hope you're having a great Easter weekend. Until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.